seconds to tell me what you're suing her for.
This bloody pussy mess is how this them advertised on Facebook at 5 weeks old, saying that, oh, they're 8 weeks old and they're ready to go to new.
Don't breed the dog again.
I didn't want to.
Good.
Kara Alberts says Kimberly Parker breached their agreement regarding the breeding of their German Shepherds. Kimberly is countersuing for the value of 3 puppies, the return of a dog, and harassment.
Now, you have 10 seconds to tell me what you're suing her for.
Well, when we came into the agreement with the second pick of litter, I was supposed to get the papers because Kira was never...
You're not getting any papers. I hope that you don't breed the dog again.
I didn't want to.
Good. Next. What else are you suing her for?
That's it.
That's it. Good. So your case is dismissed. You have a ridiculous countersuit. You got 4 puppies, right?
Yes.
4. You got pick of litter. You got the second dog, which you are entitled to. Now, you got 2 other dogs. One has 1 ear. Did you sell that puppy?
No, we donated him to Dogs for Heroes.
So that dog you donated to someone?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you do with the 3rd dog? Was that dog also injured?
Yes. She.
How?
Her ear. I have pictures of her ear the day.
That was the second dog that...
That was the
mother
second dog that
did?
had the very severe injury to its ear. This is the picture she sent me that morning of the dog who she said the mother bit him. The injury was made worse by the fact that she didn't treat it for days. She didn't tell me about it for days. This bloody pussy mess is how this puppy came to me. It was.
Is that the one that you donated?
Yes, that's the one that we donated, Vincent Van Gogh.
And the second puppy, what did you do with the second puppy?
I still have her.
Did you sell the pick of litter?
I haven't sold him. I've had a couple of people asking about him, but I didn't want to advertise them until after the ears were mostly healed.
Did they have shots?
Yes, I have their health certificates with me here because in the state of Florida, you cannot sell a dog without the proper health certificates that they obtain at 8 weeks old from a licensed veterinarian. The shots that her and I discussed that I was originally supposed to help her with is that some breeders choose to and some don't. I'm one that does choose to give them shots at 6 weeks old because it takes 2 weeks for the immunizations to start working, and the puppies are ready for new homes at 8 weeks. So I wanted to make sure that they had, built up some immunity, and by the time they got their second shots from a licensed veterinarian. She has them advertised on Facebook at 5 weeks old saying that, oh, they're 8 weeks old and they're ready to go to new homes. I have the screenshots of her selling them at 5 weeks old and lying to people.
Can I see that?
They're still in my home, actually.
Oh, they're not, because animal control.
Visits.
Animal control went to her house.
Yeah, they were at my dad's, and I told Animal Control that.
These are the pictures of when she says right there that they'll be ready for homes on Halloween, and then here's her saying on October 11th that they're ready for homes now. She says that she has 1 puppy left.
Yeah, because people already paid for them, so they were not available.
Animal control went to her house.
Shh. You bought a dog from Miss Parker. When?
Approximately the middle of March, I responded to a no cow for sale ad.
And she was selling German Shepherd puppies.
Not at the time. I just bought the adult female.
So she had an adult female for sale.
Yes, ma'am.
How old was the dog?
4.
And why were you selling her?
She didn't get along with one of my other dogs, and it was creating a safety issue.
Had you ever had a litter with her?
No.
How long had you had her since she was a puppy?
I had her about a year and a half.
Who did you get her from?
I got her from a breeder who had, believe her original story was that she had been returned. Someone was gonna breed her, but then they had some kind of home issues, so they returned the dog. So the woman who bred her sold her to me.
So you got her when she was 2.5?
Yes.
And you never bred her?
No.
Well, why didn't you have her neutered within the year and a half that you had her?
I had attempted to breed her, but it didn't take for whatever reason. But if I had spayed her, then her price would have gone up as well. And then
what do you mean her price would have gone up as well?
Because it cost more to spay her, so I would have had to cover the cost of the spay, and also it's easier to microchip them if they do that all while they're getting spayed. And
how much did you pay for her?
$1,000, but I got her in package with another dog. But I don't have that other dog anymore.
What did you do with the other dog?
He actually was returned to the breeder. She wanted him back. She had first rights or whatever, and she called me up. One of her males had died, and she wanted that one back, so I agreed to give him back to her.
Okay, this is what happened. This is what this lawsuit is about. You, who have absolutely no idea what you're doing, decided to breed this dog.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you sold this dog to her, did you enter into a contract with her?
The original...
Just a second. That's either a yes or a no. Did you enter into a contract with her?
Yes.
In writing, as breeders do. I know. I bought many. And if you're buying a dog, they will either sell a dog as a pet, and it's at a certain price. If you're buying a dog for the purpose of breeding the dog and you want the papers, it's a different price, and that's in writing. So my question is, did you have a written contract with her?
We didn't write it down because when she finished paying for the dog, it was supposed to be the bill of sale as well.
So show it to me.
She never signed it because she never finished paying for the dog.
How much was the dog?
The dog was $150 on an Ocala for sale website, which I have.
Can I see
the
it?
actual?
So you were selling the dog for $150?
Yes, for a pet
Just
only.
a second. You were selling the dog for $150. How much did you, Miss Albers, how much did you pay her?
I paid her $50 when we picked the dog up with my husband, and we agreed to pay at a later date. And when
Did you ever pay her
Yes.
the $150?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you got your $150 for the dog that you say you sold as a pet.
No, actually, because when we went outside, she gave me the money, and I put it in my pocket because I didn't want to count it there. We went outside, and it was a $20 bill with a bunch of ones in the middle, and when I asked her about it, she said it was because she didn't want Gary to know that the insurance on their Suburban had expired, and that she needed to pay the insurance on that, and she didn't want him to know because he didn't know the insurance had left.
So she gave you $50,
So
and how
she
much
gave
was...
me $25 plus, so $24.
So she actually paid you $75 for
Yes.
the dog. I believe her. I actually believe her. Nobody makes up that kind of story.
Well, I
Put your
had-
hand down.
I had,
First of all, you have no business breeding dogs if you know nothing about it. You and your husband had no idea what to do. I mean, it's a month-old puppy.
Well, we
you
did
can
with-
find
yes,
a vet.
and
It
she
will
told
cost
me
you.
to
Listen
take
to
her
me.
to her.
Listen to me. You can find a vet, Miss Albers.
Yes.
All it is, it will cost you money.
Yes.
Now, when you gave her your puppy that was injured on your watch,
Yes.
how much money did you give her to take care of the vet bill?
I asked her to
just
provide me a vet bill, and she never did.
Just
I
a
had
second.
full intentions to pay it.
Just a second. If you had full intentions of paying it, then what did you need to meet her in Dunkin'
Because she
Donuts?
asked me to take it to her vet, because she works there.
Just a second. She wouldn't have even known the puppy was injured
I
if you
told her
didn't
that
call her.
morning.
What did you have to call her for? I'm thinking, if I'm breeding the puppies and they're 4 weeks old, they're not just born, they're 4 weeks old, and one of them is injured, I put it in my car without a lot of drama, and I take it to the vet. Who had seen these puppies in the
Nobody.
4 weeks that they were born?
Nobody.
Nobody saw them. Nobody told you these are the puppy shots that the dog should have. So you didn't take the puppies to a vet. And did you ever take the dog to a vet when she was pregnant?
No.
No.
I went to get her x-rayed, and I
Just a-
decided not to. They told me they had to do
Just a sec. Don't tell me what they told you. The answer is you never took the dog
No.
to a vet.
No.
So when you found out the puppy was pregnant, you said, I could deal with this myself.
Yes,
And you never took the dog to a vet, and you never took the puppies to a vet. And when one of the puppies was injured, you didn't take the puppy to a vet. You called her.
Because she works for a vet, so I figured.
Doesn't matter.
I could've took her to my vet, but she said take it to hers.
You could take the puppy to her vet. All you needed was money.
I did have money.
Well, I don't see you spending any money.
No, because I asked her for a vet bill, and
Just
she
a
never
second.
provided me one.
I'm going to ask you a couple of other questions before I say to you goodbye. You had several puppies that you sold.
3,
How old were they when you sold them?
8 weeks. I'd gotten the
Shut-
money.
Just a second. You sold them at 8 weeks. What was the name and address of the vet that you took the puppies to for their first shots to be dewormed before you sold them? The name of the vet.
I had.
Shut. There are only 2 things you can say. This is the name of the vet, and this is where the vet is, or I didn't take them to a vet before I sold them.
I did not take them to a vet for so because I bought the
You
shots.
have no business breeding dogs. You don't know what you're doing. And it's particularly frustrating for people who really love animals and who understand that it's the person that has the responsibility to take a puppy and have it checked out, give it its first puppy shot, make sure it doesn't have parvovirus, make sure it can go out. It's all of these things. You can't just stand there and say, well, I think I'm going to do this. That's ridiculous. You sold 3 puppies. As far as I'm concerned, you had no right to do that. How much did you sell the puppies for?
I sold one of them for $800 because of our agreement.
Just a second. You sold one for $800,
Yes,
and that's one.
The other 2 were for $5.
And it cost you no money.
That's not true, because I bought their shots at a feed store, which actually Miss Parker suggested I could do, and Tractor Supply was called, and I also bought the dewormer.
Just a second. You don't know what you're doing.
Feed store sells parvo shot virus. It's $8, and they come and you do it yourself, like giving an insulin shot.
If somebody shows you what to do, if you go to a vet and you get some instruction, not from somebody who runs a feed store.
Well, it says it in the envelope when you buy the shot.
Please give me a break.